da 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 da. Allergies suck so much. One thing I kind of find funny is the fact that people. So I've been watching videos of people talking about the most broken thing in wilds. Uh, damn it! I have a sneeze caught and it's bugging me. Um, sorry, like I was saying, I've been watching people make these like little clips on YouTube about how they're like, oh yeah, this is the most broken ability in all of Monster Hunter Wilds, the Mushroom Mancer, and I'm like, that was in Wold, and it was still broken in Wold. It's still broken now. But you know, whatever goats you float. But yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm all for Mushroom Mancer, but I think I'm only gonna use that in Wold. Plus, I feel like people don't understand that Mushroom Mancer, you have to carry mushrooms on you or find them out in the fields. It's not like, uh, oh, it's Winnie the Pooh. I wonder why they only had the dual. I wonder why they only put the dual Kinsect on here. Like, I'm not complaining, but I feel like that would have been better use in. That would also have been a good thing to use in Wold. Although I do miss the Clutch Claw, which made using weakness exploit 10 times better. I need to figure out like what the most broken skills are in Rise. I feel like Bloodrite is stupidly broken. But they already had that in Wold with the Nergigante shit. Oh, that hurt. Oh shit! This motherfucker stole my honey. The Lord. I mean, we do, but like we already got a majority of it done. You still haven't written it down though. Dad damn it. I'll let you up after this hunt. Are we really gonna ignore the fact that Cap just said language?
I mean, I was going to do it once you asked.
Not really.
Well, it'd be very delayed, so.
But yeah, I had to respond back to a friend of mine, and then I checked my TikTok comments.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Oh, it would be if people actually acted like decent human beings instead of commenting the usual bullshit. Now, Dobby, if you want to play Vise, I will play Vise with you.
I mean, yeah, I can get on it right now.
That's up to you.
Right now, I was drawing Mario.
Save me, Mario. Please save me, Luigi.
You are my friend. You are my mom.
You are my friend. Oh, you are my mother.
Where the hell did you go?
Where are you? And
Where
I'm
are you?
so
So
sorry.
sorry. I need you.
I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight.
Where the hell is that? Okay. What the fudge? No. What the fudge? Freaking pen. Oh my god, that's why I was working. I'm an idiot. You are my phone. Circus Afro,
Circus Afro, polka dot, polka dot, polka dot Afro. Oh, look at the little baby. Yeah. Oh, look at the big baby. Whoa.
I'm just a baby.
What the fuck?
This looks horrible, but hilarious at the same time.
Ah, fuck.
Mario has been completed. It is mortifying.
How mortifying is it?
I'd say about maybe a 6 or a 7.
Ah, fair enough.
R.I.P. that. Hey.
Da, 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 da.
Look it up.
Welcome to Super Mario Human Lore. Welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyways, where the points are made up. Where the opinions matter and the points are made up.
Up is down and side is right and blah blah blah.
Up is down, left is right, black is white, white is black, red is pink, pink is green. Welcome to Wonderland, motherfucker. But yeah, if you ever want to play Rise and you have a day off or you have a couple hours to to waste, I'll play Rise with you.
Awesome.
Just don't blame me when all the monsters get insta-murked because of my shit.
Oh, it's fine. I probably die over and over again.
I mean, the real question is, do you want to fight them or do you want me to fight them while you go play fuck around and find out and we build you an armor set?
Either one works for me.
Yeah, we could do option 2. That way, you don't have to worry about doing a lot. And it also, what armor set would you be looking for?
I don't know.
Also, are you going with elemental damage or status effect?
I don't know. I know nothing.
That's okay. Oh, buddy, you went all the way the fuck over there. He's in the right insect. No, I'm not. I was using paralysis, not. Okay. I was using paralysis, not blast, when I was supposed to be using blast, not paralysis.
Oh, how dare you?
I forget to change my Kinsect out every time I use this thing.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I should be. As a Kinsect user, I should be ashamed of myself, but I'm not. But I mean, it's just a 7 stars, so I'm not like taking it too seriously. And there goes his tail.
Is that you? Oh.
Huh? I think the only downside to fighting an Elder Dragon in Rise is they removed an ability that was in WoD called Elder Seal, which basically slowly dwindles the effects of an Elder Dragon's natural ability. Like Kusador sending off tornadoes.
Sorry, what?
Nothing. It's all good.
Something
Never
about
mind.
something about tornadoes and Elder Seal?
I was just talking about some of the things they took, they had in WoD that they took out of WoD and put in Rise. They removed Elder Seal, which was useful against Elder Dragons because it reduced the damage you would take and potentially seal the Elder Dragon's natural abilities. Like, for example, Kuslador, which if I remember, I think is one of the first Elder Dragons you can fight. Well, not one of the first ones you can fight, but Kusadora can use basically just sends tornadoes and wind balls and shit at you. And Elder Seal reduced the effect of it by slowly sealing its ability, but only if you had high Elder Seal. They removed that in Rise when it was in WoD. And in my opinion, WoD, Rise, and Wilds all have their own unique effects, but their own uniqueness. But I don't know. I stopped playing Rise because I got burnt out on it, and there wasn't really anything grand to do. Like if you play WoD, when you have the expansion and you complete the expansion, you unlock the Guiding Lands later on. And the Guiding Lands is like a combination of all the areas you visited in one location, which brought out, new ways to upgrade your weapons. Even though Rise does have a similar thing called Anomaly Quests, the Anomaly Quest is you just fighting the same bloody fucking creature, just at a higher difficulty, which is essentially can be the same. The same can be said in Worlds, but at least in Worlds they had tempered monsters, which, as far as I know, there's no tempered creatures in Rise. Hey, Cosraya, if you want to hop in, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I had shared the live with our friends.
Hey.
Hey, did
What's
you just
up?
wake up?
No. I just got the kids to school though, so I'm back now.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome back. The Lord.
The Lord. Yeah, me and Cosmo made a lore.
Well, I mean, technically, we didn't make the lore. We're building around the original Mario and Friends, just in a different aspect.
Yeah. Mario's a bit cray-cray.
Mario's, yeah, that's a that's a nice TikTok way of saying it.
Yes.
Gotta follow the TikTok rules.
I know,
Oh my
right?
god, I got my first account warning.
Oh, yay!
It's like a
That
rite
wasn't
of passage.
sarcastic.
I didn't even
It is. I mean, can you truly say you've made it on TikTok until you get your first violation?
You know what it was? It was like I was using that sound, it's like the one that's like the high you give me or something like that, and that's what got it. And I didn't even do anything with drugs or nothing. It was just like
What the hell?
I was like, what the hell? So I got like a illicit substances warning. I was like, what the heck? Dramatic TikTok.
I know, right? Like, what the fuck, my dude?
And it's wild to me because like there are videos where people are very clearly getting high in them, and like those are fine, I guess.
Fuck, though, man. Like,
But
that just sounds like some bullshit.
oh, I'm sure it probably was. Somebody was probably like upset at me for existing or something.
Wow. Just wow, TikTok.
Ugh. I need to make content, but I've been like lazy about it.
Yeah,
So,
how dare
as
you exist?
so as fucked up as this is gonna be to hear and say, I wouldn't make any content until we know TikTok's true fate, because TikTok goes away in like less than 10 days.
Yeah, it's
It
like
goes away
8 days
next week.
now. I will be so upset.
Hey, you still have all of us on our socials.
I know. Luckily, I have everybody that matters on Instagram already. So
Man, wait, I don't think we're friends on Instagram, are we?
I
Yeah, see, yeah, apparently you don't matter.
You know what? I accept this.
Yeah, the moment you said that to cause Raya, they disappeared.
Oh,
I'm
how dare!
Oh, how dare you cause Raya? You hurt his
See,
feelings.
I don't matter.
Hey, we're in the same chat though, so I can find you.
That
Is that a threat?
sounds like a threat.
Is that a threat?
That I have questions. Like I would genuinely like to know. Was that sounded like
I have
one?
questions. I have answers.
I don't have answers.
I have problems.
I am the problem.
That is valid.
Maybe I don't have Instagram. It won't load.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
These apps sometimes. Ugh.
The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of that bitch.
I was trying to change my
I
password
don't
on
matter.
Instagram.
Well, maybe you're not a real person. Cause
Maybe
Raya.
I'm not. Maybe I'm fake.
Fake
Oh,
news.
fake
Fake
friend.
news.
Fake fan. Cause Raya fake.
Knew it.
If they were fake,
I'm a figment of your
course they were
imagination.
fake.
Y'all all just imagined me.
that's my line. I tell everybody I'm your imaginary friend.
They do that to me at work. This guy does, and I'm like, well, that's pretty pathetic that I'm what you imagined.
Damn.
Well, it's like, how sad
That's
is your life
fucking
that you had to
savage.
imagine me, a person that works with you?
That's what your
That
fantasy
is
want.
that is what the fuck. That is savage as shit.
Because he's like, yeah, you're a figment of his imagination. We're going along with it. And I was like, wow, how sad are you?
That you had to imagine me.
Me. I made a joke. I was like, I'm the eccentric part of his personality. You know, the chaos, the crazy.
I think we're just like the collective chaos here.
This is what happens when too many people make wishes at one time.
We appear.
One of us. One of us.
One.
I was gonna introduce a new OC to TikTok, but I don't know now.
Okay, but who's it for? Like the fandom?
Oh, it's MHA. Her name is Faye. She's the cousin to Aizawa.
Oh boy.
So Sleepy Faye.
Yeah, so she's a sleepy thing that's moody.
Oh my god.
The female version of
amount
Aizawa.
the amount of chaos that will happen if Cosmo ever meets her.
You gotta do it.
Do I have to write this story? Because I've already got like 20 stories in my Google Docs and half of them aren't even finished.
Oh no.
Yeah, you gotta write the lore.
I have the lore, okay? So her power's a little different than Aizawa's because she has to touch people.
To negate their powers.
So, but like, so she grew up. Everybody hated her because, like, you know, they don't like their quirks going away.
But that's only if she touches them.
Yeah, but like, you know, children like to touch people.
And oh, can you imagine? It's like a quirk reveal party, and she's there, and she's just like, "Well, you know, thank you for inviting me." And then like she just shakes their hand, and poof, quirk gets negated for like 3 hours.
Exactly. But then, if she's like the more heightened her emotions are, the longer it lasts.
Can you imagine like the first words out of her mouth is like, "Oh, Aisha, honey, show us your quirk." Nothing happens.
And then they're like, "Oh, okay, you're a dud." Then she like takes their hand, and their quirk is just gone.
And they just like throw a hissy fit, and they just look over at your character like, "You did this."
But then when she's like 10, there's like a fire while her family's all together, and her cousin goes to save her first because she's the closest, and it takes away his quirk permanently.
Oh. No.
Which causes the rest of the family to die because he can't save them in time.
Yeah, if Cosmo manages to get a hold of her quirk, oh my god.
Who
Cosmo,
hurt you?
I mean, honestly, Cosmo already
Who
has
hurt you?
Aizawa's quirk.
I had to give her like the most tragic story. Also, she really admires Aizawa because he's her cousin and like he's a pro hero, but he is like, he doesn't like her fighting style because he thinks it's too hands-on and dangerous.
I mean, what the fuck do you expect? Her quirk is literally hands-on.
I mean, but like she also caused like an entire branch of the family to die, kind of.
That wasn't her fault. They shouldn't have been in the house at the time.
Exactly. So she's just looking up to him, and he's like really standoffish to her.
Like he'll wave at like a family function, but like aside from that, it's more of like he just scowls every time he sees her.
Yeah.
He is the family function.
He low-key is.
Jeez. The lore we're creating with this MHA shit.
Okay, but I created her to be like a good foil to Shigaraki.
Oh, speaking of Shigaraki, you missed a whole bunch of lore that I dropped about Cosmo and the MHA universe.
Okay. Drop it.
I have to repeat that
Sorry, I'm
whole
doing something at the
thing.
moment, so I'm popping back in and out. So if I don't speak, that is why.
Okay.
I'm still here though. I'm listening.
I don't want to go back into the whole thing. So basically, Cosmo started off as a hero, and those of you out there and off in YouTube land, you're gonna hear this story probably multiple fucking times. So get ready, get set, fuck off. So basically, Cosmo was working for UA as the herbology professor, but he got fired because one of his students refused to study for tests and always tried to, if you know, you know, type of situation.
Yeah.
And he was not for that. He basically flat out told him, no, you got to study. If you don't study, I'm going to have to fail you. And I do not like failing my students. So she got this grand idea. She got one of her friends to create a fake account in his name and start doing a fake text messages back and forth, you know, saying that, oh yeah, if you do this for me, then, you know, you'll pass.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And Nezu didn't do any digging to see if it was true or not. He just flat out fired Cosmo on the spot.
Because you ruined his reputation.
Ruined his reputation. Cosmo's pro hero name when he first started in the My Hero world was Pro Hero Honeycomb, and his quirk was Honey Production.
Aw. So he's like a bee.
In a sense, his honey is very sweet. It's nutritious, but like spicy candy, if you have too much, you can become addicted to it. So basically, 6 months after he got fired, he basically saw the LOV robbing a bank, and he just flat out asked him, "Can I join you guys?" Because he's just of, you know, people only remembering him as this, you know what, at school.
Mm-hmm.
And Shigaraki was like, "Oh, hey, famous, it's going okay." And Shigaraki looked him up and down, was like, "Yeah, you can join us, but you can't use that quirk." So after they got back, he took Cosmo to Tartarus to meet with All For One. And All For One basically told him, yeah, I can give you a whole new quirk. I can give you a whole new life, but you got to give me your quirk in exchange. So Cosmo basically is like, yeah, just take it. But he didn't give him the quirk fully. He gave him about 90% of his quirk without realizing he didn't fully give it to him. So the quirk that All For One gave him is known as, he calls it Perfection Reflection, but originally it was called Stockpile, but he hated that name.
That's fair.
The quirk is basically, it's a touch-based quirk. He has to touch you to use it. But if he manages to touch you, he can copy your quirk, but it's only 1/5 as strong as the original. So he had to basically find ways to make it stronger without basically he had to stack quirks. So he basically, that's what he did. Like the first quirk he obtained was Kirigiri's quirk, because All For One stated he's gonna need an out. He cannot be on his own. If they find him, he's never going to leave. And at this point, they have perfected the quirk eraser, the quirk eraser, but they put it in handcuff form.
Okay.
So if Cosmo ever got those handcuffs on, the only way he'd be able to escape is if he tapped into his OG creators. So there's two different types of Cosmo. There's Cosmo variants, and then there's OG Cosmo, which is OG Cosmo.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, he would have to tap into that, which is dangerous because since OG Cosmo is in maximum security prison X, he cannot fully use the OG's power because it would send a signal to the Celestial Sisters that, hey, Cosmo's not in prison when in reality he is. So basically, the first quirk he got was Kurogiri's. The second quirk he got was Twice. The third quirk he got was Shigaraki's.
Ooh.
So he can have up to 9 quirks stacked at a time. 9 quirks he can use at any given time, whether it's singular or in a combination. But if he uses up all 9 quirks, he will suffer massive effects. He will suffer immense migraines, blackouts, severe fatigue. His migraines basically are like if President Mike shrieks into your ear nonstop, and it echoes.
Ow.
Yeah. He managed to take some other heroes' quirks. Like he took Aizawa's quirk because Aizawa didn't recognize him when he walked up to him, and he's like, "Oh my God, Eraserhead, I'm such a big fan. Can I shake your hand?" And Aizawa was just like, "Yeah, sure," not realizing that he shook hands with a villain who copied his quirk.
That's wild. So part of Faye's quirk is that she's immune to touched base quirk, so I wonder if he could take her quirk. But she can only disable, like, I think 7 at a time. So Cosmo would still have some left over.
He would have 2 quirks, but so how he stacks his quirk is he stacks weakest to strongest. So even if she sealed 7 of his quirks, he'd still have 2 strong ones just waiting in the wings. And one of them is usually Aizawa's quirk.
See, that would be...
Oh God, can you imagine him using that on her? Like,
See,
just day one, just uses it on her and takes her quirk. Like, that doesn't work, right? But then he realizes he can't take her quirk, and he's just like, what the fuck?
It's just like casually, and she's like an anti-hero too, so like she's not with the villains, but she's not with the heroes either. So she's prone to take whichever side she feels like in big conflicts.
Like, it would just be a battle of who's stealing whose quirk. Like, who steals it versus who seals it.
Don't feel, conceal.
I swear to God, I'm gonna have her blasting that every time she shows up to like save the day as a hero.
Dude, you guys make my character sound so basic.
Whatever, I love your character.
Dude, your character's awesome. The fuck are you talking about?
Oh, you like Rose?
I love Rose.
Oh, I adore her. Not other people like her, but I had a lot of hate on her. But I was like, I adore her. I was like, I'm gonna do
Let it go.
what I want to go.
Let it go. Can't steal my quirk anymore. Let it
no,
go.
mine's like a love mist. So she
Kick
brings
your
you under her
ass
control.
out the door.
See, I wonder how like Rose and Faye would interact.
I mean, if I write the story, they'd probably be like enemies at first, but then they just go out and get coffee and just start talking about how fucked up Aizawa is.
They would bond about it. I feel like Rose would intentionally disillusion Faye from her admiration of her cousin. Like,
She'd be like, no.
you're like, no, he supports
yeah.
child labor.
But, yeah, no, and she's also got the insanity quirk, so, she's not able to be her actual self beforehand.
Oh God, can you imagine if Cosmo jacks her quirk or nullifies it? She'd be actually normal.
Oh, you take away the insanity quirk, or do you take away the love mist?
The insanity quirk.
Yeah, I have a thing. I have a video on that, actually. Hold on. Oh, God, I don't know if I can put it on here when I'm...
Oh my God, what if like Faye touches Rose and then like she's spontaneously sane suddenly?
Can you imagine she touches her and just all of a sudden she's sane but falls in love too quickly?
It's like, oh
yeah. But Rose is, due to the insanity quirk, Rose is very manic.
Rose, Quirk, Insanity, and Cupid. Hero name, Lovesick Cupid. Just like imagine that as President Mike's voice saying that.
We need to make an RP group or something.
I mean, I'm down for that. I mean,
Yep.
I could write this story later.
I can send you Faye's backstory and stuff.
Go for it. So the question is do you want them to like all meet? So when you want it to start, do you want it to all be like everybody just like meets in separate areas? Like Faye's just having coffee, Rose is just chilling in bed, and Cosmo's just causing havoc with the heroes.
So since they all end up mixed up with the LOV, right?
Yeah, in a sense.
Um,
Well, Cosmo leaves the LOV because Shigaraki leaves him one final goodbye. He touches Cosmo's face and leaves an X on his face.
Well, then, yeah, Rose is with them because she just happened upon them, and she's like, well, these guys might be able to protect me from the hero commission.
I think, like, for the story purposes, we could have it so when Rose meets Cosmo, she's thinking about leaving the LOV because Shigaraki's being a major douche canoe.
Oh, yeah, a man-child.
Yeah.
and at the same time, Dobby's trying to enroll Faye, and so like she's being recruited, but she doesn't know.
Rose is like, hey, you should come with me.
I feel like I feel like that they can meet at a coffee shop, like Dobby and Faye are going to a coffee shop to like talk, but not knowing that also Rose is there just chilling, using up the last of her money to buy coffee because she's broke.
Hell yeah. Rose is hella broke.
Hell yeah, yeah. No, I like this. I like this.
Yeah. Cool.
Shikia, come on in. I see you, motherfucker.
Oh, Shikia
Bring
did.
your ass
Oh,
in here.
Shikia did. Hey, I did send Shikia that video you made, and they replied to it.
Yeah,
You know what?
yeah, when I made that video, and Cosway, if you didn't see the video, I made a video asking, is the word furry offensive to furries?
Okay.
Because somebody in our group, AB
In relation.
told me, somebody in our group basically said that the word furry is offensive to furries, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I haven't experienced that, but I could. There's like different kinds of furries, so maybe if like they're not one that identifies as like legit a furry, it could be offensive.
No, they're not a fur. No, this person's not a furry. Either.
Oh, so they don't have the authority to speak on it.
Yeah, they're not
they
even
think-
part furry. They're just saying that the word furry is offensive to furries, and I'm like, where do you get off saying that shit? Like, how do you say something so brave yet so wrong?
Yeah, they're
There's
in a
literally
relation.
like, if I remember, there's
somebody.
like 2 to 4 furries in our group.
Yeah, and like none of them have an issue with it. Arvin's a furry, so I feel like I
Who?
get a lot of Arvin, the little man,
Who's Arvin?
my kid, the 18-year-old.
Oh, okay. I thought it was one of our friends in the group. I'm like, wait, I've never met this Arvin.
Dude, I have to spend so
No.
much money on a fursuit.
Yeah, so Cosray has got personal experience.
Exactly. Arvin
Cosplay is like the ultimate
Yeah,
cosplay
furry.
mom.
Yeah, I
Arvin
accept.
wants me to be one, and I'm like, bro, I don't want to be that hot.
Yeah,
will
I know. I
be
feel
a
that.
bootstrap.
Like, I've walked around with like a partial, like ears, tail, and hands, but I could never do the full suit because, oh my god, the amount of like cleaning and like careful shit you have to go through to do all that. No.
Oh, bro, yeah, no, there's like special brushes and everything.
Oh god, yeah. And not only that, like the special brushes are like $50 to $100, I think. But like the fursuit itself was like
No,
$1,000
first is
at
like
the minimum.
$3,000.
Yeah, well, the one I bought was
it's like
like
$3,000.
$3,000. So,
Yeah.
and it didn't even include everything.
The fuck?
Yeah. She had to take out that mortgage, man.
Got to take out a second mortgage in order to make that fucking fursuit.
Oh, Arvin is like in this phase where Arvin's like 18 now. and like I don't buy the extra stuff anymore. I just cover cost of living. And it's like, will you buy me this? And it's like, get a job.
Get a jab.
Get a job.
They took your jobs.
They took my jab.
So no more fursuits.
But yeah, no,
No more fur sheets.
because pretty much Rose is like a female version of Hawk, so she, so to speak, like she grew up with the Hero Commission and all that stuff.
Also, wait, hold on. To bring a different aspect to the lore, what if Rose and Faye? Wait, you said they're both not heroes, right? They're both villains or like anti-heroes.
There's something, all right.
Yeah.
So, what if before they actually join the LOV and or leave it, they see Cosmo on TV wearing like a different outfit to hide his face, and they see how much damage he's doing to the heroes and the villains alike.
And they're like, oh fudge, this guy.
And like, I feel like they would just be like, well, if he's doing this much damage to the heroes and the villains, maybe we should look for this dude to help us. Or maybe join his team, because like the LOV cannot. It's
They're
clear
too
that they are
short-sighted.
not able to. It's clear the LOV is not able to like contain Cosmo or even somewhat damage him.
Ooh. What if that's why the LOV is trying to recruit Faye?
Uh,
I mean,
oh my god. What if after
I mean, I
Cosmo
feel
what if after Cosmo finds out what happened to Rose, he wants to take down the Hero Commission? He'd be like, all right, it just got personal.
I mean, pretty much, because Cosmo already has a vendetta against the heroes, but to find out that Rose was supposed to be put in the quote unquote breeder program, he's just like, nope, it's on site.
Yep, that's why she tried to leave, and then, Hawks wasn't on her side.
Like Hawks was for the breeding shit.
Because, he's the Commission's lapdog.
Yeah.
And Rose is like, well, why couldn't you be on my side?
Oh, what if the reason why they're trying to get Cosmo, well, they're trying to get Faye to get Cosmo, is because Shigaraki starts spilling secrets about Cosmo's quirk.
Ooh. I like
But but what Shigaraki doesn't know is Cosmo only revealed 6 quirks to him, and those are the 6 he got in the LOV. They don't know about the immense ones Cosmo's been stockpiling on his own when he goes on missions. Which also, one of his recent quirks he obtained is an evolved version of Tamajiki's quirk.
Ooh, oh hell yeah. That would be OP.
So it's basically like Tamajiki, but also Black Whip. So he can steal one for all, but he can only steal it one at random. And if he already has it, it just gives him that same one.
The same one again.
It's the same one again. This has happened 4 times. He's gotten Black Whip 3 times, and he's gotten Fa Jing twice.
Bro just can't catch that float.
He really can't. That's one of the ones he wanted. He doesn't want Ochakos. He wants float because it's like Ochakos but better.
Oh yeah, it's more directional.
Well, I mean, technically he could already fly with Amajiki's quirk, but float's different. You don't have to grow wings or anything.
Yeah, because you can direct it. It's way better than Ochaka's because hers isn't really directional until it's awakened.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Faye's quirk, if awakened, she can also erase memories.
Ain't that a kick in the teeth?
Oh,
Hi, Parker.
I was about to say, yeah, you got a friend in the chat. See, no, see, mine.
Hello, welcome in. If you have friends in the boxes, Nick can vouch for you. You guys can come up.
Yeah. I mean, I would vouch for both Parker and Luck. They're both cool. I don't remember if Parker's part of my other roleplay group or not. I know Parker's within the group, but I don't know if Parker's part of the roleplay stuff. There's so many of us.
You're multiplying.
They're multiplying. Boom.
We're talking about our OCs from MHA and coming up with we're gonna launch a story for them.
Oh, I got an idea. I know how I could start this off. So basically, and this is my idea. It's All Might's retirement party, and all the heroes are there. Everybody's having fun. Cosmo shows up wearing his villain outfit, and just looks at the entire crowd of heroes, this is gonna be fun. I've never eaten so many quicks in one sitting. Hey, Game Master. And basically, this entire event is televised, so the LOV shows up, seeing the destruction. That's when Dobby would look at Faye just you gotta come with me, we gotta go now, and he just grabs her hand and just takes off. So when he gets there, it's Cosmo against Endeavor. All Might's on the ground holding his side because it's Small Might. The cake is fucking ruined. The entire party is in shambles.
Damn it, Cosmo! How dare you ruin this old man's party?
You're ruining the party. You even ruined the cake.
Fuck the cake!
How dare you? You party pooper!
We could have saved the cake for ourselves.
The cake wasn't even that. The cake was okay. So the cake in my head, it's basically lemon, something citrusy, because it's All Might.
Hi, Avery.
That sounds gross.
This is All Might we're talking about. The cake's gonna be something citrusy, something sweet, but nobody really touches it. Aizawa's just laying down while this chaos unfolds, not getting hit by anything. He's just laying there with a cup of coffee, just I don't get paid enough for this shit.
I'm not on duty right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but does he get involved when he sees Faye show up?
He gets involved when All Might takes the cup of coffee and smashes it against the wall, looking Aizawa in the face, saying, "You need to help. We're getting fucked here."
How pissed is he that Faye's with Dobby, though?
So my headcanon, when Dobby shows up, that's when Endeavor just stares and he's like, "Oh shit."
No! Everybody's family member shows up to fight them.
Fucking Dobby shows up and he's just like, "Hey, old man," and Endeavor's just like, "Fuck."
Dobby shows up to fight Endeavor. Rose shows up to fight with Hawks. I show up to fight.
Yeah. Hawks shows up. Hawks is there getting his shit wrecked because he's trying to attack Cosmo from a distance, but Cosmo is using. So this is how Cosmo takes out a lot of people. He uses President Mike's quirk, but he amplifies it.
Ooh, that's a lot of people at once.
Yeah, and the ones who are not affected are those who are outside of the range.
See, that quirk would affect Faye, though, because you don't have to touch to do it.
See, Rose would not be there because, Rose is trapped. I'm going to get caught by the Hero Commission.
So Rose would avoid it.
Rose would definitely avoid it.
So when
Especially if Hawks was there.
So when Cosmo's done, so that's how he announced it out of the way. Some of them have earplugs. Some of them can't hear shit. I saw it.
Yeah, no. Rose, you're like F.
Like it's just like that's just the way I see like the encounter going for like the beginning. But I feel like that's when like Faye would see the league's true colors because like she would notice. I think she would notice that Dobby has an earpiece and she can hear a voice in it, basically telling Dobby Cosmo's secrets, like dodge to the left, dodge to the right, duck down, just giving him like
Enough to like.
But then imagine Dobby brings her back to the hideout, and that's where she meets Rose.
Yeah, like I feel like at that point, like Rose would be at the LOV because she met Toga, and Toga basically is like, "Oh, you're my best friend now. Come with me. We'll save you."
Pretty much.
But I feel like I feel like after like a chapter or two, like Faye would realize that Shigaraki does not have the League's best interests at heart, especially since he's trying to give away Cosmo's secrets.
No, he's a man-child.
Yeah, he's a baby.
He's a man-child.
He's a baby man.
I actually have a funny video of that too.
So canonically, me and my friend Chaos, we have a storyline with Shigaraki that he is a man-child, but he's also a gamer. But if you mess with his games, he gets mad.
I feel like
Shigaraki?
That's very canon. I feel like...
Yeah, but All For One does not like him playing video games.
Yeah.
All For One wants him to grow up, but Shiki's got a Switch and he plays like Animal Crossing and Mario Kart.
Like All For One's just like, I'm sitting here in prison and this motherfucker is playing God of War on my motherfucking system. This bitch overwrote my save file.
Better than this, Homura.
Like, bitch, I'm in prison. Why are you pulling weeds on Animal Crossing?
Bitch, why are you on my account?
You know damn well Shigaraki would play Animal Crossing.
He would. I feel like Shigaraki would be
Animal Crossing, Mario Kart, and Pokemon.
Ooh. Obviously League, since that's canon.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen a fan art of that. He's like, I want to play with Spinner, and Dobby's like, don't leave me.
I feel like Shigaraki would be playing on everybody else's paid accounts because he doesn't want to put money into it because he thinks, and I quote, it's all a hoax by the gaming government.
Yes, so he like uses Dobby's account.
He starts buying V-Bucks on fucking Fortnite.
And he uses Endeavor's credit card.
Yes. It's one of Endeavor's credit cards that he forgot he had, but still has money on it.
It's on auto pay with the bank, so he doesn't even notice.
Yeah.
Well, and like all his kids use his money so much that it's not suspicious to him.
This is the lore.
The lore. Oh God, the lore.
Hey, Cosway, you know who Ethan is, right? Who usually hangs out with Markiplier?
No.
Damn.
I don't follow the YouTubers.
So, I was telling Dobby this, but Ethan and Markiplier have like this account called Unis Anus where they record a lot of the shit they did.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that they mention a lot is they're basically like, the Lord. And every time they've done something or need to remember, Ethan pulls out this big ass thick book. And I mean like a tall, thick book that has the lore, everything they've said and done.
See, I didn't know this, and I'm still going, the lore.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, so if you see me saying that, If you see me saying that, I do it at least once a day for Cosmo.
Oh my god. So in Sidebar, we have like a similar thing where we all keep track of the lore between us. And it's pretty wild. And there's a lot about poop, though. There's a lot
We
about
should make like a group chat or something for our lore.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. I mean, you guys can make a. If you guys make an Instagram group, I'll join it.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, damn right you're gonna join it.
Who else is gonna come up with the lore?
Yeah, obviously you have to be there.
I mean, I don't have to be there.
You're like
Yeah,
the king of
Cosmo's
OCs.
Cosmo's the writer.
Oh God, no, we're not doing this shit again.
Cosmo,
Yes, we are. You're the writer.
you're the writer. You're
God
essentially Theodore.
fucking damn it.
You're the Theodore of this world.
God damn it.
See, and then I made the art.
So funny enough, if you guys, I think you guys have seen it plenty of times, but my profile picture, my friend Bunny made that.
Oh, I like it. Oh my gosh. So I have another MHA OC. Her name's Akira.
Toriyama?
No, I didn't give her
Damn.
a last name yet, actually. But she's not related to anybody. And her quirk is Raise the Dead, which is
Bring out
essentially
you dead.
like a necromancy quirk.
That's not creepy at all.
So she ends up in the LOV because, like, essentially everybody hates her.
Nothing says, fuck you and everything you love for and stand for, like bringing back your friends from beyond the grave.
Well, but she can't really bring them back to life. She can just use them as puppets. But she can utilize their quirks while she controls them.
Is that a kick of the teeth?
So, like, her favorite thing is when battling people and somebody falls, is making their ally fight against them.
Remind Cosmo to never touch that character. I know how that sounded and I don't care.
I have another one. I just don't use her as often. Because I might need to remake her. But pretty much, All for One created a daughter for Shigaraki.
Hey,
Like
yo.
she's like the second gen.
Ooh.
But because it's All for One, so she's already like aged up pretty much.
That sounds so wrong.
Oh, no. I didn't even think
Well, I
about
mean,
it
it's
that way.
All for One. He pretty much used her with Shigaraki's DNA and somebody else's to like almost like clone.
So somebody got forced upon?
No, it's DNA. Like
Like
test
lab.
tube.
Okay,
Yeah,
don't
like
scare
that.
me like that, because I was about to have some fucking follow-up questions.
No. This is like it was like a lab. But she's also, so her quirk is she can age things. Because
Age acceleration.
yeah, if she like touches a flower, she uses her quirk, a flower, it wilts. But she also has a regenerative quirk, so Shigaraki's quirk won't hurt her.
Because his is decay, they kind of cancel each other out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah,
That's why I gave
So,
Faye
yeah.
the immunity to touch, was so that Shigaraki wouldn't be able to touch her, essentially.
so pretty much, and she's called Clockwork.
Ooh, that's a cool. I like that.
But she's missing an eye because of Overhaul.
I just thought of a really fucked up way of how Cosmo can bypass phase defenses.
How?
Cancel a touch-based quirk ability, then touch her.
Oh, because he has Aizawa's cancel,
that
so
sounded
you don't
really
have
gross.
to touch.
Yeah, I know that sounded bad, dog. but Cosmo, you know what I meant though.
Yeah, no, we made it like.
But yeah, remember he got Aizawa's quirk because he shook his hand because Aizawa didn't recognize him because he was in disguise.
Yeah, but would nullification work on nullification?
It would, because remember, Cosmo is nullifying her touch-based ability, not the quirk itself.
Well, but her immunity is from her genetics, not necessarily the quirk.
Well, I mean, with Overhaul is the technique, which also Cosmo does have. He could basically bypass that too because of genetics.
Oh, yeah, he does have
And
overhaul's
plus
quirk. He could overhaul her.
he can overhaul her, take her quirk without even having to touch her, and still walk away with the quirk. Cosmo is basically one of the most dangerous villains in the story. But he's not invincible. He does have his weaknesses. Even if they aren't like quirk based. He also has sweets weaknesses. Like he's usually at a certain bakery. He's at Fat Gum's bakery quite often. He can't get enough of Fat Gum's conchas.
See, I think when it comes to like which OC would be a better like be able to fight Cosmo, it would be more Akira, since she can essentially accumulate quirks too by taking over dead people. But she has to kill them.
Can you imagine if Cosmo fights her in a graveyard?
Oh my god! Oh my god! That would just go fucking nuts.
Yeah, Cosmo. So Cosmo also with his fighting style, is he has two fighting styles. He has a physical fighting style, but he also basically watches his opponent before he even attacks because he wants to make sure he's not gonna get any surprises. Basically, he goes detective mode on whoever he's quote unquote hunting, and if the quirk is worth him actually going after.
See, that's why I gave Faye the memory erasing, so she can kind of hide her abilities.
But the question is, would that work against Cosmo himself, considering the fact that she would have to be, wouldn't she have to touch him to hide his memories?
Has to touch for, so her right side of her body erases quirks, left side can erase memories.
So he would just have to avoid her left. I feel like he would fuck up in their fight and be touched by her left side and forget who she was, but the muscle memory would linger of, don't do that again.
Yeah, well, because he would be avoiding the right side. And she doesn't, like, it's not, no, like, she doesn't register her other quirk. So yeah. It's unknown. I feel like,
well, Cosmo wouldn't take her quirk outright because if he doesn't know her, he doesn't know her quirk, doesn't know her habits, doesn't know if it's worth it or not. But after a couple of encounters, then he'd be like, yeah, that's going to my collection.
Yo, just imagine Cosmos trying to take the nullification and accidentally takes the memory eraser.
I feel like, oh god, yes. And he just like, okay, cool, now I can nullify your... What the fuck is this? Like, he would be able to feel that, he would feel that the quirk that he has is not the one he wanted.
That would be nuts.
At that point, Cosmo would just be like, okay, cool, now I got you. What the fuck did I take from you? Like, he just like, you know what, fuck this. I'll see you again. Like, I'll probably see you in like a week.
You're like, I need to figure what's happening out here.
That's basically Cosmo's thought process. Once he takes a quirk, he needs to take time to assess it, find out what it is, its strengths, its weaknesses, and then determine where in the stacks he's going to put it if he's going to use it that day.
Staggered.
Like he would just go home and he would sit in his chair looking at his hand just like, okay, I know I took a quirk. What the fuck did I take?
Oh, we lost Dobby.
Oh no! Dobby! Ooh. Dobby, come back.
Baby, come back.
You can blame it all on me.
Yo, but we should make a role play group because that would be fun.
I mean, I try to make it as fun as I can.
I wonder if Instagram will load now. Hold
Instagram is refusing to load. Please try again, never.
No, I've got you on Instagram. I don't know if you have me on Instagram, but I follow you on Instagram.
I'll have to check after this.
Damn it. Apparently, you've been disconnected because you were gone for 5 minutes. Well, why don't you kiss my butt?
The fuck? You weren't even gone for 5 minutes. What the
No,
fuck
it
is
was
that
nowhere near that
bullshit?
long.
Yeah, no, I had went onto another page because I was trying to do something.
Yeah, but you were like still talking and stuff, so I don't know why it did that.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
But no. It'd be funny. Cosmo with Rose's quirk, he'd be like, what the hell is going on? Why are you guys following me? What is going on?
Oh, yeah, no.
Get away
Cosmo
from
would
me.
definitely just be like, why are you following me? Why you got hearts in your eyes? The fuck are you guys on about? And he just starts booking it.
And they're like chasing after him.
This is basically be like a fucking comedy anime.
Oh
And
my
He'd
god.
be like, and then he sees Rose and he'd be like, what the hell is your quirk? Why did you do that to me? And I'm
Like, he'd
Rose is
have to
like,
go
you
into hiding. And he'd just be like,
Rose-
what the fuck is your quirk? I got
And Rose
people
is like-
following me?
And Rose is like, you did that to yourself. You took my quirk. You can't blame me for it.
I'm blaming you. It's your fucking quirk. What did you give me?
Rose is like, the Hero mission took me for this exact reason. They bought me when I was like 3.
I feel like at that point, Cosmo would just grab her by her collar, lift her up, like, tell me what you gave me.
And Faye's like, no, put her down.
I feel like this would be like the time where they're not friends, but Faye is protective of Rose, and Cosmo just like, you want me to put her down? Fine. He just throws her into a bakery, like, there, I put her down.
Yeah, because like Faye has a soft spot for people who have been isolated.
Yeah, because Rose is completely manic.
No, like Faye feels like motherly towards Rose.
Oh, I like that. And then Faye'd be like, I didn't mean like that. And then she's like running.
Like,
to
Faye's
check on
just,
Rose.
like Rose is just sitting in a pile of cakes.
Yeah, she's
Just like,
just
I
like,
didn't mean like that.
and she's like, oh, my ribs, man.
I feel like at that point, like the bakery owner just like, are you gonna pay for those?
Rose is like, I didn't do it. I might be lying here, but I wasn't the one that I'd be like, yeah, I threw myself into your cakes.
Like the baker would just be like, look, those cakes are $1,500 a pop, and you broke 5 of them.
I'd be
And
like,
at that point, I
Rose would be
erased their
like-
memory.
Rose would be like pointing out the window, and she'd be like, that mother effer over there threw me into your bakery. Go talk to him.
I feel like when she did that, like Cosmo's already gone.
No. Meanwhile, like Faye and Rose are just like shit.
Oh, no,
I
then
feel
Rose
like
would have to-
before
then-
Faye erases his Faye erases his memory, he looks up, seeing there's nothing there, is like, are you guys crazy? There's no one there.
Yeah, I bet say either Faye uses her quirk or Rose would have to use hers to sweet talk the owner.
Combine them.
It'd be like a weekly thing. Like Cosmo meets Rose and Faye, and then it's like, all right, you ready to tell me what your quirk is?
And Rose is like, I don't have to do anything, man.
No
All right.
explanations.
At that point, Cosmo's like, okay, fine. You're not gonna tell me? Fine. I have ways of making you talk, and he just throws her into another building.
Rose is like, this is almost worse than growing up the Hero Commission. At least they didn't throw me into buildings.
I feel like every building he throws her into, like, so Cosmo has a Russian roulette luck quirk that he got randomly. So every time he throws her, the luck always ends up in her favor, and she lands in something soft. except for a few times where she lands in something sticky like soda or like sour gummies or
Just
melted
somehow there's like
marshmallows.
cakes available every time. Like, and you're like, how is this happening statistically?
She'd be like, damn it, you are going to pay for new clothes and I gotta wash my hair. She's like, come on, man, I'm poor. I can't afford more clothes or hot water.
I feel like that Rose would just be like, is that all you're gonna do? Is you're gonna just is that what you're gonna do? Is just gonna continuously throw me? Is that the best you can do? And Carl's would
He's
be like,
like,
you know what? Hold my Ramune. I got something better. And he would just yeet her a couple 100 feet away, and she would just land in some random soft spot.
yeah, Rose is like, come on, be like, come on, man, I got tortured and conditioned as a child. This is the best you got?
Hold my Ramune. I got something for your ass.
She'd be like, come on. I was with the Hero Commission. This is the most you got? No wonder you suck.
I feel like a couple of times that they meet him, he's at one of his jobs. Like he works at McAllmight's, which is a McDonald's knockoff. He'd be working at he'd work at Fat Gum's bakery shop to work off a debt he made as a kid. It would be like some random job. And he's just like they could just show up at like McAllmight's like, hello, welcome to McAllmight's. How may I? No. But they don't recognize it's him. But they're just like, the fuck's your problem? Oh, sorry, I thought you were a customer I dealt with yesterday. Fucking Karens.
Oh, and then Rose would use her quirk on an employee or something to, get free food.
I feel like when
Cosmo's
she's
like-
about to get
Cosmo would
when
be
she's
like,
about
no.
I feel like when she's about to get the free food, Cosmo's like, no, pay first. That ain't fucking slick. We get people like you every goddamn day.
Rose is like, I don't know what you mean, man. He loves me.
I feel like, oh wait, what if when she uses her quirk on the guy and like Cosmo grabs him and negates like her quirk and he's just like the guy's standing there with the McAllmight's bag in his hand, and Cosmo's just like, that will be 1672.
Then Faye just grabs it and runs.
Like Cosmo just like stick his head out the window like, you know what? You're banned from McAllmight's so you pay off your debt.
Be like, you Mick bitch.
And then Faye tries to sneak in and erase his memory.
I feel like that's when
Like, I
Faye.
wanted
I feel like when Faye sneaks in, that's when she notices that the guy that said it looks awfully familiar to a villain they keep running into, but can't quite put a finger on it.
It's like, like she just assumes you're related.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I really hate your relative, man. He keeps running into.
What relative, man? I'm an only child. The fucking shenanigans that happen with these three is just fucking epic.
I feel like they would distract from the entire AU.
Which AU?
The whole thing. All of it. All of My Hero. Because they would just have
It's
such
one
shenanigans
big
going on.
D&D railroad.
Not mention that in games like they're all vigilantes.
You know what? My Hero Vigilantes is coming out soon. It could be like that. Also, I feel like if Cosmo recruits them, like Faye's the first one recruited because she doesn't like how Dabi made her feel, and how Shigaraki's just spilling people's secrets.
Yeah, especially because Faye's very secretive.
Yeah.
And then Faye obviously brings Rose along if she feels maternal to her.
I'm like, hey, I just brought my adopted child.
And Cosmo's
Well, I feel like-
no, not this person.
Not her again.
So the way I'd probably write it is like Cosmo and Faye team up to be like anti-LOV and anti-heroes. And then Rose comes in later when Faye sees her on the streets begging for food.
Yeah, because what if the LOV kicked her out?
Yeah, I mean, I feel
And
like
they,
that would be the case because what if the link is because since Rose couldn't get Faye to come, she's not useful to them. Oh, and
and
also
then
she
they told,
refuses to use her quirk.
and then they told Togo that Rose just left.
Yeah,
Toga feels betrayed.
or they could just say that the heroes, the quote unquote heroes, took her.
Yeah.
So the question is, and I'll probably end up asking this again in the chat once it's made. Is there anything you guys do not want in this story? Because I could write some spicy shit that happens between people. AB, I already know you're not into that shit, so you're safe.
Yeah, I got a new nickname, Kazraya.
Did you?
Yeah, Kikai gave me a new nickname, and then Cosmo came up with the abbreviation.
Hell yeah. AB.
Yeah, it means ace baby.
Makes sense. That's valid. That makes sense.
Yeah, because Kikai's like, I will defend my ace baby, and I was like, I accept this title.
Ace, baby.
Din 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 din. We got that ace baby. Din 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 din. Ancestors, hear my plea. Help me find a friend to play with me. Hello? Holy
Hello.
shit.
It's the voices.
Yoo-hoo, big summer blowout. I feel like I probably could introduce each character in their own separate chapter before bringing them all together. That way you get to see Faye and Rose's stories before they basically join Cosmo's storyline.
Yes.
Like they first see Cosmo on TV just completely wrecking the heroes, and basically he basically acts like Goku. He fucks around too much.
Okay, if we're gonna like have a chapter before we all meet, I want Faye to start as like a vigilante hero that's kind of got questionable morals.
And then, well, yeah.
Wait,
and then
what do you mean questionable morals?
Well, like I'm completely willing to turn on the heroes because I find a lot of flaws with them.
I mean, that could be how Faye's chapter ends. Is like she turns on the hero she's supposedly like understudy, like not understudy, but like the sidekick of, and seeing that one's like I could write
Ooh.
that he's extorting like information, like he's trading doing what in exchange for information, and that does not justify the morals that she stands for.
Oh, but what if the thing that finally like really tips it over is finding out about Rose?
I mean, the guy could slip up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because Rose, yeah, Hawk, because Hawks probably could get answers out of Hawks.
Like I feel like the end of Faye's chapter would be Faye basically leaving the hero on the ground, like not broken, but like scared, because I feel like her final words to him would be, "I can't believe you would do something so horrible to someone so innocent."
Oh, I love that line. I bet they did that, or maybe Faye sneaks into the Hero Commission archives and finds the file.
I mean, that works too.
Whichever one Kazraya prefers.
I feel like the hero has upset me with their things. Like the hero that I'm working, because like obviously Faye would be a sidekick and not a hero. And so I feel like the hero that I'm working under does something that just fucks me up. So I'm looking in the files
Just
to
straight
try to,
irks you to your core.
yeah, to see like what's going on. Is this really justifiable, or am I overreacting? And that's when
And
I
that
find
Rose,
everything.
yeah, and then Rose had been a public hero, but then she disappeared. Because, you know, she was called Cupid and everything.
But yet no records of her, like available records, exist. The only thing about her Cupid is in sealed records.
Yeah, and then they have her entire record from childhood to like her escape and what they did to her, so that nobody would believe her.
Yeah, so they had to seal her Cupid records, but they did not seal her insanity records.
Yeah, pretty much the Hero Commission says it says all it's like redacted, and they're like, get her back ASAP.
Like we need her back, and we need her back now.
We needed her yesterday because she holds too much valuable information. Because you know she grew up alongside Hawks, so she knows a lot more about the Hero Commission than they're probably comfortable with. She was like the backup.
Fair enough.
She was backup Hawks, essentially.
Pretty much, yeah, because Hawks is probably like a couple years older than her. And you know, so she looked up to Hawks, and then he betrayed her, so she's like, what the man?
Like, man, what the fuck?
She's like, how can you be okay with this?
Like he like on one hand he's not okay, but on the other hand he doesn't. Oh, okay. So you guys have seen what happened to Hawks, right? The current Hawks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what if that's the reason why they want her so bad to do the breeding, the breeding, shit, I forgot the fucking word. The breeding program is because of what happened to Hawks, and the only DNA they have of his quirk is like one final jar of his
Oh, see, mine was before all of that, but I guess it could work.
I mean, do you guys want to go with the current storyline where basically, what the hell is the damn thing? Oh shit, I don't have that. Never mind. Do you guys want to go with the current storyline where it's Hawks has that incident take place?
Like, essentially, do we want Hawks to still have his quirk or not?
Well, yeah. But, or do you guys want to have it so they want Hawks' quirk so badly that they're willing to, you know what, somebody just to make sure that he is, to make sure his quirk lives on.
Bro.
We need more heroes, you know. So they're going to, so the Hero Commission is going to hero children. It's like sponsor, without giving away where the children came from.
Here's a kicker. And you guys could say no to this, but here's a kicker and like a little twist for the story. What if the commission has already performed various experiments with the quirk fusion system, and now people born with quirks can be born with 3 quirks instead of 1 or 2?
Like, that's just beginning as the story starts?
That could be it, or it could be, I mean, that could be it, but that's just the way I'm. I mean, if you guys don't want it that way, I mean, that's all good and dandy, no worries.
That would be crazy.
But that could be the reason why they want.
They want more powerful quirks.
That could be the reason why they want Rose so bad. Is because she's the only one that can stabilize those quirks.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
and they could use her quirk to control people.
Yeah.
Essentially, like selectively quirk breeding.
Yeah. Basically pulling an Endeavor, but worse.
Oh, way worse.
On a global scale.
But to kind of like pull back these super powered, overpowered motherfuckers, what if the only ones that have successfully have three quirks are only used in case of viable emergencies?
Because they don't want it to. They don't want everybody to know that they've done it.
Yeah.
So there
Essentially,
you
yeah.
Your commission has to be seen as good.
go. Mm-hmm.
And if they're not seen as good,
They're
they're
eliminated.
basically going to become the enemies of the state. Oh, what if the other reason why they want Rose's quirk is because they know that Cosmo has multiple quirks and he's just fine. But they want to try to recreate what he has, but they don't, but then unfortunately unable to.
Because like when they add too many quirks to people, it's kind of like how One for All works, where it like kind of drains their life force a little too fast.
Yeah. Like they've experimented it on countless poor unfortunate souls. And they unfortunately do not survive past 2 to 3 weeks before their entire body either shuts down or their body starts rejecting the quirks that they put in there.
That would be yes. Like, and essentially they can't. Only a few even live that long.
Yeah. Like the maximum one survived is about 3 months before he lost his mind.
So, like, even if they can get them to live, they are otherwise still useless anyway, because they either go crazy or their quirks are too chaotic to use together.
But also certain quirks cannot be used in unison. Like you can't have One for All and Endeavor's quirk working together because, well, that's 8 quirks plus that one Hellfire quirk. There's no balance between them.
I feel like this is going to be fun. I wonder if TikTok is going to get banned again. Like,
Chaotic mischief.
don't delete it. I knew so many people that deleted it during the 7 hours.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not deleting this shit. Like if it hypothetically comes back, I'm keeping it on my phone.
That was wild.
Dude, the amount of people that deleted it got pissed off that they couldn't log in for damn near a month, but I'm just like, they told you not to delete it. And the people who and also what I find fun is people like, we're gonna leave TikTok with a bang. I'm gonna do this, and this, gonna make the ban worth it, and then they get mad when the ban was not worth it because TikTok came back.
Oh my god, like the people that like outed themselves about stupid shit.
Oh god, yeah.
The ones
Dude,
that were like,
I watched one of my friends, like not really a friend. I watched one of my the people I followed. They went ham. They basically, removed everything on a live. Like, here I am, TikTok. What you gonna do? And I'm just like, yeah, you're gonna be mighty pissed when TikTok comes back.
oh my god.
They had
I had a friend that did that
120,000
too.
fucking followers.
I had a friend that like flashed her tits and her ass like within hours of the ban, and then she got banned and couldn't come back for like a whole month.
Like, I mean, I'm sorry. If you say you're gonna do something like that, do that in like an Instagram call, like around friends. Don't do it on TikTok.
Well, she was the maddest because she got so many gifts in that life, and she couldn't
And now she
cash
can't even cash out.
out.
That I'm sorry for laughing. That's savage, but what the hell did you think was gonna happen?
It's like, bro, that
Like,
should have been
come
obvious.
on. We all knew TikTok wasn't gonna go away forever.
No, I mean, I knew it would. I thought it would be gone longer than it was, but
I was expecting at least 6 months to a year.
I was expecting it to be gone for like at least a month. Like, well,
Alright, I think I finally got what I needed done.
hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Sorry, I had to find freaking pay stubs. You know how hard that is when it's a direct deposit?
Oh my god. I know. I wish you could just send the direct deposit like history.
Well,
Yeah, no,
the reason
I-
why they want pay stubs is because a lot of people lie about having the job that they actually have or having the money for getting a place.
Well, see, I
When I
sent
tried to-
screenshots, but they wanted the actual thing, so I managed to send PDF files of the stuff.
Oh no, I get that, but like for them, it's more of a we do believe you, but we also don't believe you.
Yeah, I was like, how do I do this? I was like, I've never done this before in my life. But I
Yeah,
finally
it's
figured.
because a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people have lied about having jobs or being at a job as long as they have been, and the pay stubs give you an accurate timeline of how long you've had the job. Because most places, if you do work, they want you to have a job for a minimum of 3 months to a year.
Oh, see, I've had mine for 5 years.
And you work at a Walmart?
Yeah.
Godspeed, Spider-Man. Motherfucker, they don't know
I've been
you.
at Walmart a few times, and every time it kills my soul a little.
Oh, I know it. That's why I'm no longer a cashier. That killed my soul.
Yeah.
I got
feel like the
cursed
worst-
at, shoulder checked, and everything else all over toilet paper.
Oh my god. Well, the worst time for me was when I was a door grader.
Oh, God.
Like,
Okay,
the just
so
standing there was so fucking terrible on my body. At least, like, as a cashier, you're moving around. Like,
yeah, but as a greeter, you can't really sit down for too long because somebody will walk in and you have to stand like, "Hi, welcome to Walmart."
Well, I live like in a major city, so like there was always somebody walking in. And if
So sitting down would just be utterly fucking useless.
yeah, essentially, like you could like your ass would touch the chair, and then like somebody would be
Like
in.
3 people walk in.
I'd be like, hi guys, I'm just gonna stay here.
When I was a
At that-
cashier, it was like they were just like terrible. Like the thing with the cashier is like they don't let you go to the bathroom and stuff.
Oh my
That's
god, I
some
got a bladder
bullshit.
infection,
What
and
the
it was
fuck?
terrible.
Well, because like you're supposed to call them when you need a bathroom relief, and they're supposed to come. Like on paper, they're supposed to come. Let
Oh
you
yeah,
to the
no, they
bathroom.
told me they're like, you pee too much, and I'm like, bruh.
You can't declare how much I'm supposed to pee, bro. Like,
That's like saying you declare how much I'm supposed to shit.
Oh no, they tried doing that on overnight. They're like, you can't be in the bathroom for 20 minutes, and I'm like, dude, I got IBS. I was fighting World War III on that toilet.
there was the battle of my life.
I was like,
I
mass
was sitting on that
evacuation, man.
porcelain throne praying to the gods above. Hiya,
Oh.
Kudo.
Yeah, because I was in there for 40 minutes once, and I had somebody be like, you okay? And I'm like, no.
Send help.
Yo, when I was a cashier, it would set off my seizures because they would make me like stand at the same register for like 6 hours.
Oh yeah. They held off my lunch,
Hello,
so I
welcome
hadn't
in.
eat. So I hadn't eaten in like over 6 hours.
It's
so I
my
was getting lightheaded.
stepson, Shinzo.
So I was getting lightheaded, and then they got mad at me for snacking on some chip, and I'm like, bruh, do you want me on the floor?
Walmart's so crazy.
Oh no, they're
Dude.
terrible. They're terrible. But you know,
So I worked under the table. With one of I basically work under the table.
they're terrible.
One of my friends did not like going into work, and he worked at a certain clothing store that ends with secrets.
Mhm.
And he basically did not like going to work. And I'm like, dude, you can't just pick and choose when you go to work because you expect to get a paycheck, a full paycheck. And he always complained that I didn't get a full paycheck. I'm like, you didn't do a full job, or didn't do a full week of work.
Oh yeah, cause I'm full time, man.
Yo, I'm trying to get out of doing insurance, but the other
Yeah.
job I'm trying to get into is also insurance, but it's not like selling it. It's back end stuff.
Oh yeah, she
Not
wants to
really
talk.
cool.
Cosrea wants to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Hey, look, hey, we want to talk to you about your Hero's extended warranty.
Your extended hero warranty, your quirk insurance.
Oh damn it! I looked
Yes,
at
your
my.
quirk insurance.
I don't have it. I'm a villain.
Penalty.
No. Hold on. Come here. Let me.
Ultimate penalty. You have to pay triple the deductible.
Hold on. Come here. Let me hit you with this mist, and I'll be good.
So, anyways, like I was saying, my friend didn't like to go to work, so I got to know his boss. His boss was a pretty chill person. Um, his boss. She let me take his shifts, and I still got paid I got paid what he got. I got paid breaks. Some of the days I didn't want to actually work because you'd be surprised how many people over the age of 60 go to that store.
you get to
Yeah,
see some old
I
granny
had
butt
a
in
lot of
second.
women. I had a lot of women asking me if I could help them find something, and I'm like, you don't need a G-string, you need a pens.
Yeah, saggy butt and tits.
It's because it's like, I feel like
I would
Gen
rather look
Z
at
and stuff
toys.
don't really use Victoria's Secret. Like, that really is like a Gen X thing.
But yeah, my mom tries to make me shop there.
The fuck?
I'm like, Mom, it's too expensive.
Shit, you get better shit at Torrance for the same price.
Oh, Torrid is way better. Like, it's nicer, and like, that stuff actually has like some ability to wear it. Like, Victoria's
Versus
Secret
like
stuff
Victoria's
breaks
Secret, like
easy.
you'll wear it like 3 times and it breaks.
Yes, no, I've had like Victoria's Secret stuff, and it doesn't last. Even like, honestly, it's even comparable to like Walmart stuff. Like,
Oh no, I've had Walmart stuff. I would rather shop at Walmart than fucking Victoria's Secret.
it's like, okay, I can spend like $20 on this at Walmart or $80 at Victoria's Secret, and the Walmart one's gonna last about a month longer. So, which one am I gonna go with?
Who's gonna be? Which one of you is coming home with me? Yeah, no, I've got nothing against. Whatever goats you float and whatever you shop at, that's great, grand, and fucking wonderful. But be careful where you shop at.
See, I just need like a sugar daddy that buys my food for me or something, or not food.
So funny enough, speaking of sugar daddy, we were talking about that earlier, and it's nothing more than a bullshit scam. It's just mostly people who promise to help you, but are actually broke and want to waste your time, or tell you, "Oh yeah, I sent it," but it's locked behind a $75 paywall. The
Oh,
hell
the
it
ones where
is.
they message you and they're
Yeah.
like, "Hey, baby." Oh my god.
Or or like either they message you like, "Hey, baby," or like, "Hey, I'll give you this much of an allowance, but I need to know like, do you have PayPal?" Like all this stuff, and it's like, "Yeah, here it is." And like,
Like,
"Oh
and
well,
then
it's locked behind a $75 paywall," and it's like, "Scammer, bye, bitch."
goodbye. No, it makes you wonder how like those people that like get caught after scamming somebody out of like $90,000 over 5 years. How do they find these people that just fall for this? Like,
How do they find them? Easy. People believe that, like, if you're broke, you do anything for money, but those are the most dangerous kind of people because, we're broke. If we do anything for money, you'll be surprised of what would turn you down for if you waste our time.
oh, the little is awake now, so I'm gonna jump off.
All right, no worries.
All right, have fun.
You too. The things my friends talk about when we come in on a live, you never know what's gonna happen. If you could stop, like,
What?
repeatedly whacking me with your shield wings, that'd be great.
No.
Now I'm dealing with a dragon that's got anger management, worse anger management issues than Bakugo. So the storyline for this, how long should it take place after the main continuity? Oh, damn it!
I'm not sure.
You cannot capture this bitch. Damn. Oh, my back. I'm surprised. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I'm surprised you're not fucking tired, Dobby.
Oh, damn it! Hold on. I've been up since 3:30 this morning. So.
Yeah, but don't you love sleeping?
Yes, but I try not to sleep my life away. Excuse me.
I'm not tired, I swear.
Oh.
Somebody played the full game of Bleach, the new game, in 26 hours. Jeez. What the fuck? Wait, is this gameplay from the beginning of Bleach all the way to the end, excluding fillers? Well, shit. Damn, Ichigo. So I'm gonna end the live because my phone's down to 30%, but I'll catch you guys later.